You got the radio over there? You got the radio? Hey!
Yes.
Okay.
I was listening.
Sorry.
You're fucking pissing over.
I know. I got it. I'm good. I was just asking. Put that down there. Cam 2. How about your war? A little more to your right, if you don't mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, just making sure.
Ready to move that?
I gotta change filters real quick. Just editing filters, don't worry. Left.
Which way does it need to go?
I got it. I'm moving it in right there. That's fine. Perfect. I'm just doing something. 50. There we go. Right. There we go. That'll work for me. There's some in the fridge. I think there's like 3. No, not Norse Force Sundays. Why does that not save? Swear to fuck. Saved on one of them and not the other. Fuck you about that. And it did it again. What the fuck? There it goes. I'm about to get upset. I'm about to get upset. There's still a decent amount of drivers out here. We got. I'll go through. Let me get my headset on. The game's really not that loud. Sound. That's better. We got John McIntyre. That's funny. Jim Ott, James McKinney, Eric Quack, George Rincon. Again, I think that's familiar. Although I looked him up, he doesn't have Pitstall's thing on his Discord. But David Mayo, like mayonnaise. Brandon Watkins, Jason Arison, Joseph Moranier. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, buddy, if I messed that up. Bill Sleep, Austin Walton, Tyler Bellinger, Ken Zeems, and Dustin Noboa. Noboa? Yeah. So we got 14. Yeah, we got 14 drivers. And they're not all like all the front runners like last week. So it's gonna make things a little interesting. Some of them were, but they're not all entirely. Okay. I'm gonna do my stuff in the background while they're still practicing the qualifying because that's just
There's a checker.
for practice.
Yeah. Let's try to qualify.
Let's do this. Can I do this?
15 drivers.
Right there. Please tell me that worked. It did not.
Huh?
Bastard. I'm not going to be able to display this. It's not letting me. Alright, so their season as follows. We'll do the top 10 in their season right now. We got Nicholas Gowan is in first place with 90 points. Alright, we have Tyler Bellinger, number 77, or sorry, not number 77, in second place with 77 points. Blake Massengill, 72 points. Close following is Randy McCanny at 71, and tied at 71 points is also Maxwell Caldwell. Sixth, we got Kenneth Brown, 69 points. Seventh, Matt. I don't really want to call him Math, but I think it's Matt. But it's spelt Math. Modenbolt, as you can see, hard name to pronounce. 63 points. Jim Ott, 59 points in eighth. Tyler Palin, 59 points, and John McIntyre with 59 points tied with him as well. So it's a couple ties. There's a tie for fourth and a tie for ninth right now. So
You got some.
not bad.
Some more room to move around. Yeah, it's still early in the season. This is only season 3 or week 3.
Yeah, week 3. Yeah, today is their third race to their season here at Michigan. 85 laps. The session started at 7, so they got about an hour. They got an hour of practice. Now they're throwing up their qualifying laps currently. Seeing who can throw down the fastest times. That's Control R, right?
Yes.
Ooh, this guy's getting a little loose. Brandon Watkins. Alright, we're up to 15 drivers. Is that the Mountain Dew Black Label? Oh, he's... no, I was going to say he's blinking, but it's qualifying. I forgot it only does one driver at a time. One at a time. There's the 11th car. As we know, it's Jim Ott. He's usually up front. Past two races or so. He's been running out in front.
That'll be the challenge for her.
In that
right?
bright baby blue and white car that he's got driving, so we'll keep an eye out for that color. Chillin', heavy chillin'. Just notice this is cracked over here. It's always been like that. It's white oak, it's not like it's worn yet. So, happy Saturday, everybody. The start of your weekend shenanigans for most people. 8 o'clock on a Saturday. I feel like that's the start of weekend shenanigans.
Usually, yeah.
Waking up in somebody's yard or something on a Sunday morning.
It's usually a bad thing.
Not knowing where you are. One eye open. Fuck. I don't know if he brushed the wall, but he was damn close. That 35 car David Mayo. That black label Mountain Dew. They call it black label because it turns your teeth that color. Just what I hear.
Sorry guys, I'm doing my pre-race stuff.
I'm expecting a trip. I gotta go windowed mode. Tyler forgot how to do that.
Open it.
There you go. 4.5 minutes though. Four minutes left to qual. Let's see. Everybody's still putting out some decent laps. Kind of preliminary. Ott out front with a 39.1. Tyler Bellinger, 39.3. Bill Sleep, 39.4. Brandon Watkins, 39.4. And it gets a little squirrely after that, but. Hey, yo. Thanks for sharing. Is this right?
Yeah.
Is it right here next to me?
There we go. Now a minute. Alright.
There you go.
Only 9 cars with posted lap times.
Correct. See who we got and where they are from. Jim Ott is from Michigan, so he has an unfair advantage.
It's like anytime we run Atlanta, but I'm having a terrible racing myself, so.
I'm not good at Atlanta.
Alright, so Jim Ott from Michigan in the 11 machine, with Tyler Bellinger coming out of Florida in the 88. Bill Sleep in the 62 car from the Midwest. Brandon Watkins from the Mid-South in the 44. Austin Walton in the 65 from the Mid-South. James McCanny out of New York. Dylan Picklesheimer from Carolina. David Mayo from California. John McIntyre from New York. And Joseph Marari from Michigan.
Marari?
Marani? Marani?
It's Marani. Well, like Marani is how it's spelled. 10-minute qualifying, jeez.
A lot of time.
Yeah. Let's do this.
A bit more time to qualify here, a couple more minutes, but as we are getting ready to get into the race, today's weather data.
Our air temp is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Track temp 102, so it's not too bad. We're not driving on freaking ice. No wind really, no humidity really, so that's not going to affect anybody. It's a 2-mile track, and it is 85 laps. I know it says 1 lap, but that is incorrect. It is 85 laps of 2 miles, so a solid 170 miles of the great state of Michigan.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
What button did you fucking hit?
Race start intro.
Intro?
Race was it? Yeah. And then click race again. Click that again.
I'm used to hitting those separately. Sorry.
That's why I made that button. Single button press.
I open it up separately. My mind works like one at a time. Okay. Alright.
So 11 cars with qualifying times posted.
20 seconds, and we'll call out the boys as they stand. Oh, I was about to say, what are you doing back there?
And a singular.
That's good. We got the jars downstairs.
Hmm?
We got the jars downstairs. You know, paint thinner. Alright. They are gridding now, so we should be able to go through our lineup. You're probably going to have to read it off of that. The grid is as follows.
Why is it still messed up? Alright, so we got starting lineup. Jim Ott and Tyler on the front row, followed by Jason and Bill in the second row, with Brandon and Austin on the third row. Starting the 7th position is Dylan inside of James McCanny, followed by David Mayo and John McIntyre, row behind them. Picking up in the 6th row, Joseph Ronnie and Dustin Novoa, and what appears to be, I think, is the 96 machine. Then we have Ken Zeems out of New York in the 90, and George Rincon in the 28, and then Eric Hawk in the 22.
We got 15 cars, and we had a couple people call out on this one, but still, 15 cars ain't bad.
3 Fords, 2 Chevy, or 3 Fords, 2 Yodas, 10 Chevys. We're gonna get ready to get down here in a minute. Alright, we're gonna go 1 to green as soon as we roll off the grid here in a second. I need this over here. So as they come out of turn 2, working their way down the backstretch on the first base lap.
Drink his rank. Like out. Come on, dude.
Looks like Jim Ott's going to green flag. We have this league does do the restart zone. So on the green flag, pace car coming down the road into the Geico restart zone. Both front cars have to be maintaining pace speed, and go on the start of the race on the green flag, and then every race after that will go on the leader. Cannot pass the leader, it will give a black flag. We saw that happen last week. So pace car is coming down pit road here. And we'll stack them up. Green flag, and here we go. That's off of him. And the 11 machine, and this is how the race night. Michigan, big, long, wide track. A lot of speed, and these cars are blasting down here. See cars getting all over the place, trying to fan out, see what they can do, where they can go. See Jason already moving forward and coming in behind him.
biking.
Out. Tyler right back there in third, followed by the 62 machine. Will Sleep.
Alright. Got a good sprint out there.
Not bad. First couple cars. Oh, we got one car. Bill getting all kinds of loose.
They're out here spreading like it's Playgirl magazine. Mike Honcho on the loose.
So Bill got loose. He got all kinds of wheels in his car right now. He's all over the place.
Bill Sleep.
Yeah, I think I raced Bill a little bit ago.
Let's rock that gyro cam and check out what's going on with the wheel. See if he's on the pile. Union tire is screaming. He's changing all the time. Before the one.
Five cars way up high. Bill ain't out down low, tiny. Right. Really, drive down low. Looking at the racetrack. Oh man, Bill way.
Lifted on him. You can see it. You hear them tires screaming. Actually, it's doing it. Right front tire.
Absolutely not. Getting on the bottom. On the back of the pack. All this kind of on near proximity. In the 90 of Ken Zeems. I don't think we saw Ken last week, did we?
His name looks familiar, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I'll know from his paint scheme. I think he might have ran that first race, but not the second race.
Or does not look familiar.
He's got good old George Rincon going on the inside.
ZFG East.
It wasn't here, well, not last week.
Everyone's kind of nose to tail right now. No one's doing anything crazy. The front pack is
I'm
kind of
still
a little sideways.
worried about Dylan. He's like, I was right behind him watching him, and his rear end kicking out a little bit. Couldn't make the turns.
Moving forward, look at Dylan's driver roll bar cam. Again, 37 Jason.
Drop factor out of that. Yeah. He's on so high there.
There for a second. Player.
He's perching it right in front, just dragging up the track. that Black Rifle Bass Pro Shops machine.
Noah Gregson. They are moving to out there.
Let's check out Jim Ott up front, see where he's at. He started in pole, now he's got the 88 passing by him, but he just goes to the inside of him. Drag races him down.
Didn't Tyler race last week?
We got the 88. Tyler Bellinger, go Brown, buddy. Your UPS.
We had an 88. Who did we have? From a different league than Randy at the UPS truck that we love. He was in that.
UPS truck that narrows it down.
I think that would be NCR.
Yeah,
Because his wife wouldn't propose. Or he would propose. He would propose to his
yeah, that was
girl.
NECRL.
NCR. That was
And we rooted for him a lot of races.
That makes it good fun. He was a good driver.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, two hang out with him.
Jim just got an outstanding runoff. He fell behind. Tyler, good luck. Wish I was there. It's no problem, buddy. You guys get provisionals and all that good stuff, so you're good. Do your thing. We still got 15 cars out. So far, 13 laps, and we haven't had anything too wild.
No,
We've had one person break loose and then take it off the track, correct, and re-enter, but that's about it, really. That's about the extent of it, so hopefully we stick with that. And you guys don't give us anything to talk about.
Really, you guys racing
We just sit here and enjoy the show just like everybody else.
Oh, I say that.
Yeah. And that's the what, 22?
Then Eric Hart up towards the wall. I hope he hit it.
Oh, this cluster of cars, let's keep an eye on that one.
This is
That's George out in front of this
towards the
cluster.
back of the second pack.
Taking it too wide all the way around.
Shout out to that two machine. They did the spec map on the light. Looks really good.
Ooh, that was almost a problem. That two cut across between them. I just heard somebody make contact or something. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
That would be 4 cars, no tail, 5.
Man, they probably realized we need to save the tires. 15 laps in, we got a whopping 70 to go. That's embarrassing. We get nose to nose, or nose to tail, and then they divide.
All take a different line for the corner.
Man, it looks like 20 to these.
Yeah, Hawk's gonna go behind him. Yeah.
Can't figure out
Let me
where.
see your Carfax there.
Can't figure out which lane he wants.
There you go. Love those green.
Yeah, that's like a big pot.
We got some damage to the right front suspension. Black right there on the right front of 22 machine. Looks like that.
No, I think he might have got the wall.
Oh yeah. I look at the 35 machine's got some scratches down the right side of it.
Mountain Dew Black Label, just in case you want to change color of your teeth. As I'm drinking a sugary ass Gatorade, I'm sitting here judging. Come on.
Oh, be easy, boys.
Oh, I'll go back to the 22 now.
Side to side down the back straight. Oh, you got a car full of high.
That would be
Here, look at this.
85?
85, yeah.
Tyler, he was out front, man. Or no, sorry, not Tyler. Austin. Austin was out front. He's slowly been dropping off.
Them tires are gone.
pit first, or wait for everybody to go in and then pit.
Now here's another car they're going up to. Mustang here. But 62. Still asleep.
Yeah, nothing left. Him and Austin are gonna have to run together. These guys have been high on the high side almost the entire race. More or less, not even to save tires, just because they were fighting with each other 90% of the time. So they actually, in the spirit of competition, saved each other's tires. It's like John McIntyre just bounced off the wall real quick. Maybe?
Candy race basically racing tires.
He didn't go off. He's clean.
Clearly, gearbox on main machine. Back and back car can't catch him. We got it low. You see a back cars that can't catch him.
Yeah, first part was the next one.
Seven cars behind him. Back up to him.
We got the 5 going in for a bit. We got Dylan going in for a bit. First people to pit. They're probably aiming to do that for
Conversation on the team radio. Who the hell? What are we pitting?
Who we pitting? Oh, shit. And yeah, he got his tires, the 5,
Brandon's
the
out.
85, and the 44 are in.
So they're down a lap now. Brandon, Dylan, and Austin.
Now let's check gyro. Now that he's got fresh tires. Thank you for liking the stream. These are 8th racing, so hard just coming off the 8th race.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Oh, Brandon.
8th.
Oh yeah.
Brandon. Watkins.
Brandon wanted to do that.
Watkins. spectating them the whole time. Let's go to Jim. Jim's coming out of pits.
Desktop audio.
Desktop audio is in game. It's not on
slide back. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, loud in car. Sorry, boys. I turned it up in game and I couldn't exactly get it right. So I have to adjust volume in iRace and when we broadcast it, it's different. So that's my bad. My bad.
We cruising. Alright, so we've cycled through a set of pit stops.
Yep.
Everyone's got some.
Everybody's got well, everybody's pit once.
Everyone's pit once.
Dylan looks like he's out front.
Dylan's out front. Yeah, but
according to
Dylan's
our
out front right now, but
according to our session.
a few minutes ago, Dylan was the fast boy, but chewing tires. So we'll see how that handles.
That's true. They get it seems like they get like 5 laps where they wear out the tires completely and then they just fall off and die.
Oh no, Tyler Bellinger connection dropped due to upload packet loss. Oh no.
He was in last with a lap down.
He was racing Jim for the lead. You would call her Miss D.
He said lagged out internet's done this 2 days now. Sorry to hear that, buddy. It happens to the best of us. That's gonna be rough because there's a lot of ties and there's a lot. Yeah, it said 15th on the.
Yeah, I know
ticker.
you were Tyler. It was.
Yeah.
I was watching you race for the lead there, and now you got Dylan up front and Jim right behind him. So
Yeah. Watching them fight for it and murder their tires to death. Seems like lane 1 just does that.
yeah, it's a cheese grater.
Yeah, lane 1 is not nice.
No, absolutely not. It's a cheese grater, and then if you run the high line, you run the risk of banging into the wall.
Yeah, and washing up. You know, it looks like lane 2.5 is about when you split that crack.
Right where Jim's at. Right there.
I mean, you got a good runoff. Jesus, look at him.
Yeah. Just like a fucking slingshot on the back straight.
Great
See you
runoff.
later. Have a nice day.
Yeah, Jim's back out in front on fresh tires. Not bad.
Now
It
Jim
is
dives all the way to the yellow line.
28 of 85.
Something quick. Tyler's reconnected back to the session. Down 4 laps. I do not think he's going to get those back. We've had no cautions so far. Knock on wood. Oh, my desk.
I can't even say anything about these two because Jim just passed by him like he's sitting still and he's just sailing on by. We can go back to Jason Earson.
We got a car hanging out way low a second ago.
We're going back to Jason Earson and friends. He's got a 20 in front of him and along with
Everybody, according to the radio,
51.
everybody had issues on pit road except for Jim. Slowing down, missing a box, speeding.
It happens. They're going to be pitting again, so they might as well just take that one on the chin and not repeat it.
Yep. Lessons learned, boys.
Yep.
Lessons learned.
Yeah, take that one to the house. 47. Jason Earson making a move around 20 and the 51 of Joseph Morini. That Reese's Pieces orange Chevy he's got going on.
That's Sylvester. Computing.
No, that's not. That actually says Reese's on the back.
Does it?
No. Jeez, the 20's into the wall.
Let's see.
Same time.
That 20 was big into the wall there. Oh, Tyler's back on track.
Bellinger?
Yep.
That's good. At least he can finish the race. I mean, if he's lucky, give him a lucky dog to get around. If there is a restart at any given point, but it doesn't look like there's gonna be.
Yo, I just noticed what it says on Eric's bumper. And I'm by no means making fun of our Canadian folks. But
I'm sorry, eh?
the man's bumper says, "I'm sorry, eh?"
I buy Savage more beer. We had a couple beers left after the other night.
Yeah, one.
I didn't actually have any beers that night. I drank the Jameson shooters.
Yeah, which I no longer have anymore.
go get you some more. I'll get you the actual bottle.
Oh, that's how I get really fucked up.
No. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Gotta hit that reset button.
Ooh. Ooh.
32 laps in, all green.
Yeah, like 26 days left in my golf school.
Alright. It's called weekends. I'm looking for a bunch of cars, a bunch of stuff. Let's go to the 20.
Oh, so we're talking about, I'm listening to the radio talking about guys not changing their steering ratio between qualifying to fucking...
The rack and pinion
Well,
ratio?
so it's rack and pinion on the next gen, but this one has a different steering ratio set up, so...
Oh, does it?
Basically, the equivalent of what you're used to in the next gens is like the 2.64 or 2.87.
Yeah.
That's like a 14 to 1 or a 16 to 1 ratio.
I do 264, but the default is 2.32, so I have to change it every session.
Mm-hmm.
And which I wish iRacing had a save method.
Save.
So it just saved at your last usage.
Well, Don used to talk all kinds of smack to me until I was like, Don, I run a super tight steering ratio. And he's like, what do you mean? And I explained it to him, and now Don typically runs a tighter ratio than I do now.
I don't have that. When I dropped the 264, I had more of an issue getting loose.
Yeah, 'cause it's tighter.
It would break loose on me a lot easier, but all I did was just change the brake bias, so I had more brake. I changed it to like 52, and it just held me together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the sweet spot. And then as the tires go, I'll swap it. I'll go to all the way to 55, just to keep it from breaking loose. And then once I get fresh tires, I drop it back down to 52 to 50.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I've learned a little bit.
Danielle said OG Don likes it tight. Yeah, he runs his car tight. Better than I do.
No one likes a car that operates like a wizard sleeve.
No. Not at all. Tight. Tight like
For
this.
those of you that just spit your drink out, I apologize.
Right? Over your fucking rig.
Alright, we got, 38 laps in out of 85. We're getting pretty close to our halfway point.
We're working our way
Or
there.
36, sorry, not 38.
Tyler, now talking on the radio because he lagged out and then came back in, they automatically took a set of his tires and they put them on the car, so he cannot get tires next pit. He has to get, he's got to run a long run on this one.
I'm learning that on next gens, lower is better. Yep. Yes, it is.
Yeah, the next gens are a different beast.
He's only 5 laps down, so if we can get a couple restarts in the back half of the race, he might actually be able to come back.
Yeah, well, if anything from last week where we got like 5 cautions in the last 20 laps.
Yeah, Don, I race. Granted, it's just me, and I'm on this wonderful Logitech right in front of me. I race at 264, and I run by brake bias. A lot of times is at 55.
So you go the other direction. I normally go down. I normally go to like 46 on my brake bias.
Mine's usually 55. Then again, there's a lot of times I come out of corners and I'm dirt tracking.
Thought I heard something about bro, I got a caution, but no, I'm wrong. That 28 machine.
I'm also still experimenting with what I've done, so don't take what I say as scripture.
Yeah, he's
I
not only
don't
is
know
he
what I don't know what I'm doing.
not only is he learning iRacing, but he's also learning.
In other news, Tennessee beat Alabama. Oh my God,
That's disgusting.
how does that make you feel?
that an unranked trash ass team beat Alabama.
Do we need to put a psychiatry couch in here so we can talk about it?
Yeah, probably.
Do you get 10% more to your disability based on that?
Yeah. I think I have PTSD now. It was a traumatic event. How the fuck did Tennessee beat Bama? That's
52 to
disgusting.
49. Oh my god.
What's even fucking worse?
Where's the defense on both sides?
Good lord. They won by a field goal.
Yeah, but like, how did they score 52 points?
I don't know. Nick Saban probably put in the
His
high school.
retirement?
He probably put in his high school recruits. Figured they were playing Tennessee, they could leave the starting squad back at the house.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but like 52 points. I understand if like they want, it's like a 2 touchdown and a field goal win. But 52 fucking points.
That's a lot
dude.
of points. That's a lot.
In any football game, that's a lot of damn points. The defense on both sides just didn't show up today.
More scoring than I do, boys. Alright, so we got Dustin is duking it out with George Rincon here for P2. Good battle for P2.
That bright purple.
I like that purple.
That shit
What
stands
the fuck
out.
is on his foot?
Looks like it's just gray.
Rear chase, 92.
Georgia won 55-0. Where are they playing? High school football team.
DIY
Jesus.
sim.com.
Probably a sim setup site.
Look at that. Getting on the low side, Rincon. Just
Gets that run off.
see you later, have a nice day.
Yeah, Georgia won against Vanderbilt. Oh my
No.
god.
Vandy. Yeah. Real challenge. I say
They
that,
would've-
but
they
Alabama
would-
just lost to
Yeah,
Tennessee.
yeah. If Georgia played their cheerleading squad, they would have put up more points than Vanderbilt would have. Believe it or not, Don, we're not Bulldogs fans.
No, not a chance.
Like, I'm not even really a fan of anybody. I'm just a natural born hater. Like, if you like somebody, I just like to pick them apart because that's my personality. That's just me.
So Danielle's a Gators fan.
They haven't won since Tebow was there.
Danielle's a Gators fan and a Dogs fan. When the Gators are losing, because that's what they do. I'm a Bama fan.
I'm just 44 is in the pits.
He's back in the pits again.
Yeah.
But
I'm just not.
come on. Freddie Fur. What the hell?
Brandon Watkins.
So lap down. I don't know how many laps he lived before that pit. I was looking for him.
I'm just not. I'm not a Bulldogs fan, and I'm not an Alabama fan. There's really one reason and one reason only, is because those two teams have the most outspoken and unfucking noxious fans on the planet.
True. Halfway point, guys. Halfway point. Here we are.
Those two teams have the most obnoxious group of fans on the planet, and even the fans say that. The fans of those teams say that they are.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's why I can't really jump on that bandwagon.
Most exciting. So the good battle is still between George and Dustin. P2 and P3.
Braves aren't going to the World Series this year. That's not shocker because they started the season or the series off donkey. They turned it on too late. That's why.
No, they washed out in the last couple games. They had it locked. And they washed out in the last couple games.
Well, I watched them play the Mets that one time when I got tickets, and it was like a whole different team showed up. They got crushed.
That Reese's machine.
Like 7-2.
Pac-12 is okay, but the West Coast teams, not very much.
Well, as far as college ball goes down, as far as that goes, you can't argue, and I don't think anybody can, that the SEC is an absolute powerhouse for football teams. Me being a natural-born hater, of course, yes, but the SEC is just huge producers of college teams.
So that's interesting.
But
Dylan
once
just
they-
drove around Jim to get his Latin back.
Who did?
The 5
Yeah.
of Dylan
Yeah.
drove around Jim to get his lap back.
Jim got tires at like lap 20 something, man.
Dylan got tires 5 laps ago. Jim's still out on 22 lap old tires.
Biggest problem with the whole SEC thing being so dominant, though, Don, is when those players get to the NFL, they're not as big of players in the NFL as they were in college.
No, because they're not diversified.
They fall off. It's
They
like
need to
it's like you have a limited amount of great things you can do, and they burn all those great things just in college, and then they get to the NFL, and they're just mediocre players.
85s in the pits, 20s in the pits. What they need to do is take the SEC and dismantle it and put Auburn in a conference, Alabama in a conference, Georgia in a conference, Florida in a conference. Just break them all over. And let the SEC just infect all the other conferences with these powerhouse teams.
Yeah, but then that just leaves like one team winning bowls every year.
Okay.
Just like
They're
Alabama.
still doing it anyway. They're
Yeah,
doing it out of the same
that's,
conference.
That's true, and all those teams that are actually really good teams don't get a shot because they're literally going against top tier teams all season.
See what I'm saying? And it's still. Oh no! Hit him! Oh,
Almost.
That was
He
close.
looks like he lifted pretty good on that one.
George and Dustin still getting after it.
Dustin. He's going to pit. As soon as they go to gyro camp, he pits. Damn it. Dustin is in the pits. Son of a bitch.
Yep, that would have been a good one to watch.
George is now our front runner.
George is out front with Mr. Ott chasing him down.
But going into the gyro camp, you can see how much he's rushing now.
Oh yeah.
But if you notice his wheel,
He's the last car. No, I take that back. James in the 47. And George in the 28.
hey look, he's washing.
Oh yeah.
He's letting off so much.
He's going to this.
Yeah.
Car.
Plus, the only time you get actually turns if you drop it down to $5 grand. And back out to Mr. Ott, who was re-entering the track.
Oh, that was Dylan. Apparently Dylan had damage on his first pit. 22 seconds worth. So George is not out front anymore, and it looks like Dylan will be out front now. Exciting. That is not the most exciting. He's exiting the pits. That's not what I wanted to see, but okay, we'll take it.
I'm on Jim. He's catching up to the 85 of Austin and Walton.
Yeah, I just switched over to him.
And he's
Jim's
getting
chasing down the
blown by.
85, so.
Yeah, you can tell he's back on fresh tires. What lap are we on?
We're on
50 line of
50 of 85. We got 36 to go. Good clean race tonight.
Yeah, no. 50 laps, 0 cautions. Let's not curse it though. It's
Michigan.
It's not highlighted that too much. I don't remember what we had to do Monday.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember what we had to do Monday for work. I know they're not doing a lot of events because of the, them cheating.
Dylan's out front. Jim behind him. He's got a 3-second lead. 4-second lead. Between 3 and 4. It's depending. It's fluctuating.
Yeah, but how long before that falls off? When did Dylan pit? Can you see that information?
Dylan pit 12 laps ago.
When did Jim?
Jim pit 4 laps ago.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll run down fairly quickly.
It depends. If Dylan's taking care of stuff, but Dylan has not been showing taking care of
Dylan's
stuff
dropping
tonight.
down. Dylan's dropping down to lane 1 almost every turn. So I don't know about saving tire. I don't think that's in his brain right now.
Go look at the gearbox. Looking out the back door.
Yeah, let's do that actually. Yeah. Oh, Jim's coming.
It's happening slowly.
If he was doing this way later in the race, he'd be solid right now, though.
Got a second on Jim. Just that's the first time we've seen it in about 3 laps. So it's gone below a second. So
You see him coming. He's dropping down to the apron across the finish line, trying to get a little more
trying to run away
speed.
from every way. It's fast right now.
Well, he's not aggressively coming down to lane 1 either. He is,
He's using that line.
but he's
Oh, Jim said, "I'm here,
and
and I'm gonna talk to you later."
he's not cutting hard across from 4 to 1. He is gradually bringing it over. See how slow he is coming down to 1?
Yeah, he goes that
Versus
top line,
Matt.
works, swaying nice and slow.
It's a very gradual motion. Which means his tires are shredding way less. Yeah, 45, 35, 85. Go back to Austin Walton right now. Got a few people chasing him down. He's got 35 of David Mayo behind him.
Who's that?
Austin. Bass Pro. 85. Tyler is 6 laps back now, so he's maintaining.
Austin's currently 2 laps down in position 14. I'm sorry, position 13. I'm sorry. No, 14. My bad. He's got 9 laps in seat pit. I wonder if he'll be able to work his way up. It'd be interesting to see if he does.
He's working on who's in front of him right now. That car that's right in front of him.
The car in front of him is James.
He's,
No, I'm sorry, Dylan.
he's reeling him in. At least it looks like he's reeling him in.
I don't know if Dylan is going backwards right now. There he is. There's a car behind him even. So who's
He's got a 35 right behind him of David Mayo.
Yeah, that's David Mayo coming. behind Mayo is Nova.
But David might have something. He just cut to the inside of Austin, forcing him up high. They might drag race it out, but Austin's gonna get a runoff if he stays up high like that. Oop.
Get that side draft.
Let's
Fight
fight.
a little bit. Right now, that's what Dylan needs. Dylan needs these two dudes to fight side by side.
Yeah, this was the only thing that's gonna save him.
Try to let him run away a little bit, but
Car's still inside. He's got space now. Come down. Yep. Just had that high line runoff.
he ended up
Just
hot
got
pretty
3
good.
car lengths off of that high line. And caught up with Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan seems to lay his tires
he got
out
so
there.
close that I can see that helmet that he's wearing.
No, it's also helpful that the helmet he's wearing is bright green. This looks like it might turn into something.
We'll give a little take here, boys. We'll give a little
Yeah.
take.
This may be our first restart of the session right here.
85, 35, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, if that 96
The
and 95.
96 of Dustin coming out of nowhere.
Dustin's running third.
Just running that diamond formation up there.
That's what's scary. Dustin is running.
He almost sent it 3 wide in turn 4.
Yeah, Dustin and Dylan are competing for P2, whereas the 35 and the 85 are lap cars.
35 just got a piece of 85. That's what we were looking for.
There's the wreck.
Let's go to the 35 because that was fairly easy to see. We watched that live. As Mr. Mayo. Slow-mo that real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna go to slow-mo, we're gonna go to chase.
Too far, chase. Oh, I was about to say you're on a different car. He looks like he thinks he has room and comes down from 4 to 3.
So I have net code.
Yeah, I can see it too.
I have some net code, but
he definitely.
But the
came
85.
Over. The 85 came up and he came down,
up.
but the 35 came down more.
I don't know. He sent him. Man, he sent him.
I mean, what can you do? You're racing that close.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a far chase here, and I think
right.
honestly.
So from here, this is what I'm looking at. You can see my screen.
Yeah.
And go. He kind of sitting there, see the line, and he comes down, and he comes up about the same amount, really.
I love how they were both trying to figure. Like, I think, listen to the radio. The 85 was mad at the 35 for taking him out. The 35 said, "Hey, the 85 took my nose." So if you watch it played back,
they both ran into each other.
You can see where they both kind of realized we're headed for the same spot in the track. It almost looks like the 35 was trying to come under him before he went up on him.
Yeah.
To kind of do that crossover.
Everybody pitting. Lap 61. Wow, we got to get 25 laps out of it. Both David and Austin ran into each other. That wasn't an individual driver's fault. That was kind of on them both. Austin started coming up high and David went down low. So I mean that's bound. You know, if you're trying to fit two cars in the same lane, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah. But we went 60 laps without a caution.
60 laps, no cautions.
That's a long green flag run.
Those drivers were praying to the gasoline gods for a caution.
Yeah, because it's their last. This is their last run.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 20-lap run.
20. Yeah, it'll be about 21 laps. And it should be their last set of tires.
Yep.
Unless someone double stinted.
I don't think they did the whole field pit. As you can see, the field all coming up to the pace cars, not a single car stayed out. Not a one of them.
Jim out leading in front of Dustin. We knew that was going to happen. Dustin was out there kind of hanging. Then they got Dylan behind him.
So we're going to have Jim, Dustin, Dylan, George, and who's our fifth?
Fifth place is Ken in the 90.
Are you sure? Because it's showing 7th
That's
on
what
my
I'm
screen.
showing. I see Eric Puck in the 7th.
Because they're still resetting. It's showing that they haven't gotten a position yet.
Phone just put it. Yours put it.
It's been or that was been a while ago. Could be your night owl thing going off.
No. It did.
Tyler got lucky, dog. He get one of them laps back. How many laps down are we?
Now he's only down 5.
Only 5? Yeah. You got 5 laps to make up in about 20 laps, bro.
You can do it!
I wish you the absolute best of luck.
Alright, so like I said, I'm actually going to go...
I have all the faith in the world that you can do that.
Jim Ott roll bar, because he's going to bring him to the Geico
And that's
restart
the
zone.
restart zone, yeah. Everybody's favorite. I actually think the restart zone causes more accidents
Oh,
than it prevents.
Jim doing the bump start. Trying to save fuel, huh, Jim? So here he is. He's gonna bring it down
He's
to
gonna bind everybody up
70 miles an hour. Green flag.
and go.
Oh, you ran that tack every bit of 9 grand.
How many tires for this one?
They had 4
they
sets.
They had 4 sets down. I think
most of them
I think
just
they've
took
only.
their 4th set.
Yeah, I think they've used them all.
It's good math.
Honestly,
Yeah,
these
21 laps.
Oh,
big wreck.
Oh, wreck. Yeah, big time in the back. Behind the 2 and 28. I'm not sure what happened on that one.
Check out the 22 on board with Eric.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do rear chase.
Nope, the 90.
No, not the 90. He got hit by the 44.
Was it?
Yep, I can see it from the front camera.
44.
44 hit the 90 up.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, yep. 44 tagged the 90. The 90 tagged the 22.
So that was the 44 into the 90. into the 22.
Brandon Watkins gave Ken Zeems the pit maneuver coming out of turn 2.
I think the 90 came up watching it.
Tyler, holy crap, I got through. You might get lucky dog again, bro. You might actually get them 5 laps back.
So the 90 comes up.
I don't know. Did the 90 come up or?
I think the 90 came up, cleaned out the 40, or come off the nose of the 44, and just drove.
You know
right
what?
into
Yeah.
the side of the 22.
Looking at the line, and hey, Tyler, this is just us judging by like the crack and what we see, obviously. But the 44 is riding the actual crack of and going into 3 and coming up into 3, but the 90 comes up more so.
22 or
So,
20
yeah.
car, nowhere to go. 35 didn't even look like he hit the brakes.
I would more or less say that was Ken coming across the hood of Brandon Watkins because Brandon held his line like a rock.
51.
Yeah.
Look, man, it doesn't look like anyone hit their brake. Oh, man, Tyler.
Tyler
Wow,
said he
Tyler.
threaded the needle on that one.
Wow, my man.
Yeah, let's watch Tyler real quick, just because I know we have time. Watch Tyler just coming through all gas, baby. Just all juice coming through.
Roll bar on Tyler.
All right, let's back it up.
He lifted.
Let's see what he sees. Oh my god.
Wow.
All the juice. Here we go. Just aim for a hole.
Here, we want nose. Nose. This looks like a scene out of a movie I've seen once.
Yeah, right.
Days of Thunder. Pick a line you can drive through. I know it in my heart. Look at that.
There you go.
44 sliding
There he goes.
everywhere. The 51
Oh, yeah.
up against the wall. The 90.
The whole track's taken up.
Turn left. And is headed down the track.
I think, Tyler, your only other option at that given point was to follow the 20 and let the 20 be the battering ram and you just sneak through. That's the only option I could see.
He found the pace car.
Yep.
Way down the track and said, I'm going to go to that car.
Yep.
Look, 20 still sliding sideways down the
Who's the
racetrack.
orange car? The Reese's. Is that
51?
51. Yeah, I was about to say that was probably his only other option.
Well,
shy
he
of
did.
doing that.
The 51 clobbered the 90 again.
Yeah, I was saying is to line up behind him and just use him as the battering ram to push through. But oh yeah, everybody's spinning like hell.
Good racing.
Rough. Good dodge though. Solid dodge. No lucky dog for you. Well, I'm sure you might have just made up some time. That's for sure.
All right. 1, 2, green. I'm gonna go ahead and go do my thing real quick. I'll be right back.
We'll probably be going at what, 15 to go?
I think about
We're at 67 right now.
yeah, maybe about 16ish.
Oh, we got Dylan blinking out front during our restart. .47's coming out and meeting up with the pack. We're about to go green here in a second. So it sounds like the dogs are coming to visit me too. Undead Nation redeem sound alert. What up? Thanks for that, bro. Appreciate it.
Sound alert. What?
There's someone on Twitch. I don't get that notification when I on my multi-stream side. Sorry, bro.
Someone said something?
My bad. Yeah, no, it's just a sound alert in the background.
I'm gonna drink this beer.
I thought you said you had one left.
I had one Guinness.
Oh.
I got some Oktoberfest stuff to whip up. Green flag.
Oh, why is it? I'm still back. Son of a bitch. Sorry about that. I didn't fast forward it to current. Yeah, Jim's in the safest place ever. Fucking out in front.
Yellows bring yellows.
That is correct, Don. That is correct, buddy.
Oh man, looks like Dylan just flashed in
Oh yeah.
right in front of the 96.
Dylan's been doing that for a while.
Dylan and Dustin. I'm sorry.
Oh, Dylan just went to the inside of Jim. Alright, taking that spot. 44 is trying to pass the 2, John McIntyre.
Here comes a 2 with a vengeance. How'd that 2 get a run?
He's getting pushed by George on that outside. George gets a great run off that outside line.
You got the 44 coming up through here.
So now we got what
Brandon Watkins there.
Dylan and Jim drag racing. Let's watch that because that's kind of important. Dylan and Jim drag racing, but Jim's able to keep his tires better than Dylan is. I think that's literally what's going to save Jim tonight.
Rincon was able to get by the 2. McIntyre. Here comes Brandon. We're going to play P3 here.
Dylan's trying to shoot to the inside of Jim into lane 1. And Jim's not dropping into lane 1 because he knows his tires last a little bit longer not being there.
He has to go half a lane higher. That's it.
It seems like he's just changing his race line every lap just to throw off Dylan. Now Dylan's going to try to hold him down low.
Yeah. Once Dylan gets out there, all he's got to do is hold a high line and don't let him come up.
44 is coming up the track.
He's trying to get that hard arc.
44 is using the entire track. Oh, Dylan just blinked out. He has the lead, but he blinked out for a minute.
Can you imagine if he would have blinked out from across the finish line?
Yeah. Oh.
God, that would suck so bad.
Jim let him by. He's not really fighting him over it. I think there's a strategy to that too.
Yeah, Jim let him go so he can trip the shit.
Because Dylan, you know, no offense to him, and we're not bagging anybody, but Dylan has had a thing with chewing his tires early.
We watched Dylan use up his tires about 5 laps faster than other cars today.
Very, very quickly.
But it doesn't look like Brandon. Yeah, Brandon's not going to sit here idle and let it happen either. He's on the move.
Tyler, you're not in last.
Jim's in a weird spot. He doesn't want to let Dylan get too far. He doesn't want to let Brandon get too close.
I think
He's trying not to use it to stop.
Yeah, he's probably just playing smart right now.
Although I gotta say, Jim, you're a good dude, and I like to see you doing well right now, but I hate number 11.
I think he's letting Brandon Watkins come up. He's bringing him up so that they can run away together.
Oh,
there he goes.
He went about 3 laps too early, Jim.
Brandon's gonna stick to him and then abandon him.
Yeah, Brandon's gonna go.
Little bit of door busting. Oh, is Brandon gonna come down and make it 3 wide going into 1?
He's getting such a nasty arc into that corner.
Yeah, Brandon is all over the place right now. He's using the entire track. Oh, we got Dylan blinking again. Let's go to. Let me start spectating someone else because it drops the cameras whenever you blink like that. Dylan, you might be better off just holding them down
They
low,
brought
buddy.
all of them close.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Dustin in the 96.
This fight out
Lord,
front is
28.
making this anybody's race. Now there's a whole pack out front.
One
96,
wrong move.
96 just made the pass. And laps to go.
One wrong move. And fuck.
The whole front pack is
Kent
wiped
back
out.
there in P8 will win.
Mm-hmm. Jim's shot to the inside hard by a car length.
You gotta remember, these are 40-second laps. 2-mile track.
I think Dylan might have did it, man. I think his rubber's gone. I think his tires are gone.
And
But then you got Dustin.
Jim Strategy's playing, but
Yeah.
Dustin ain't gonna let it happen.
Nope.
I mean, Dustin's not gonna let Jim run away. Oh,
Oh, they're hitting each other. It's gonna let Jim run away.
8 wheels turn better than 4.
That's not true.
George is gonna get in the door of Brandon there going into turn 3.
Dustin's still able to try to. His entrance is fast. His entrance is very fast. It's actually a lot like Jim's is.
McIntyre back there, he's still just kind of laying away. He hasn't given himself up yet.
I mean, right now the race is still anybody's right now. They're close enough. Oh, we got someone in the wall.
Jeez. That was the 44. That was Brandon.
Brandon into the wall, coming out too. 96 is trying to make its move and got blocked. Not yet, bud. You got 8 to go when you cross the line. Not yet.
We got some time still. We got some
Oh,
time.
he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it going into 1.
I would have done that yet.
And
It takes
then Jim
it
jumps
takes
out.
like 2 laps to complete the pass, but I don't think I would have done with 8 to go. Maybe like 5. Even 4. Oh, Jim's down low.
Yep. Changing things
He's
up.
trying to not let Dylan or Dustin get any draft.
Stay unpredictable.
Man just said I'm gonna buy you guys green shirts for your broadcasting so you're floating heads. I'm down. Be a great Halloween special.
96 still hovering into it.
He's still up on it.
Yep, he's not letting him go. I mean, they're running away from the group.
With 7 to go.
Yep, 96 makes his run into 3.
Oh, they're hot. Those tires are toasty right now. I bet you these tires are.
Track's over 100 degrees too.
Yeah, track's over 100 degrees. I bet you right now that those tires are probably 250, 260. Inside temp.
It'd be cool to tell you that.
We can't see it right now,
Yeah.
but they can after the race. Your boy is coming.
Yeah, these two just running down. I mean, he ain't giving up. Dustin is not giving up at all.
I'm telling you, mark my words. McIntyre's going to take P3 for this race. He's coming. 6 to go. Because right now, this is the heat of the battle. Dustin and Jim. Bumper to bumper. Just locked in.
Let's go 96. Gyro.
Oh, why?
He's trying
He's
to
looking for a run on cross him up.
Trying to apex later in the first turn. There he goes. Good.
wash up from Jim.
You might let him have that. Push back up to Jim.
4 to go. There's a battle of the wheels right here.
Jim ain't turning too much either. Dylan don't want to, or Dustin don't want to give him any air.
No, he ain't getting nothing.
Shoot, his tires were doing that, but
And there goes Dustin. Dustin's walking up the track all the way to the wall. Get more collateral than he had.
free to go.
Monkey Candy left the race.
He was 12 laps down. Oh, Jim's almost in the wall. That might give it to Dylan right there.
That might have been it. Dustin. That might have been it.
Or yeah, sorry, Dustin.
Dylan, Dustin, you gotta give us
Yeah,
a break, man.
it's too
You guys
much.
we're still maybe and you got two similar names. And you're running first and third. So unless Dustin screws something up here. 2 to go.
Funny thing is, Jim's not turning that hard to the left. He's like right here. Yeah, that's it.
But that's too much time to make.
Dustin just needs to be careful and not wash up too hard. Although he is.
He washes up one time, has to lift the wall, or he hits
I mean,
the wall.
that's how Jim lost it. Is he washed up and just about tapped the wall and had to let up.
I don't think there's any way on God's green earth he's gonna close 7-second gap or 7-10 gap. That's it. He said good win. He called it a run.
Dustin fought him all the way. He earned it.
I was right. Your boy John drove all the way up to third.
Yeah. Not bad, boys. Still to Dustin.
So we got Dustin, Jim, and John.
Yep.
That's a badass picture.
Those two fought to the very last minute. Alright, I'm putting this cool.
I gotta turn my mic on. Alright. Velocity. Dustin, Jim, and John. I got John. That's all I see right now. We'll wait a minute.
Give it time. Alright.
GG Dustin.
I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna pause it here.
Matt Zaccardo. Matt, are you a driver or are you just a fan?
I am going to. I think he's from this league.
Hmm?
I think he's from this league.
Oh, there's the desk.
I had to mess with your filter on this one because I forgot to do it. The filters.
That looks like crap.
It's the filter for this. There we go. Close. It's just the lighting, because the light's right above you and not me, so the lighting in here makes us look different. So, alright, I'm going to cut mic.
Give us a second, guys. Second. We are trying to wait for all the other drivers to get in here. What we had John finished third, Dustin was second, and then pull it up here. Dustin was first. Dustin. Jim. All right, well, we'll start with John. How's it going, John? Savage from the booth. How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How about you?
I'm doing good. Hey, my money was on you from the start of that last restart. I said it in the broadcast. I don't know if you're watching it or if you're gonna go back and watch it later. I said, mark my words, John's gonna drive his way to P3 or better tonight, and you pull it off with about 3 to go. How was the track? How was the green flag? How'd the strategy play out tonight?
It was all about how well you saved your tires. I mean, with 19 to go in the last restart, I tried to save as much as I could and to save the leader. So I did decent. Track was grippy. It wasn't too bad.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that you were able to put something together, save some tire, drive your way back towards the front, and then get that podium. I really do like how well your paint scheme pops. Not a huge Rusty Wallace fan, but the gold really pops on Miller Lite. And as you can see from the broadcast, because I heard it as we were talking, drinking me some Guinness and some Shiner Brock Oktoberfest. So Miller is not the beer for me, but it is the beer for you apparently. So
Yeah, that's all I drink now. So I could run any Miller Lite schemes that I can.
well, that's good to know, buddy. Well, it's good to see you get up there on the podium. Glad to see you got you're obviously no slouch. You got some stuff for these guys as we wrap up week 3 and we move into week 4 next week. We'll see what you can bring. Keep building on the momentum, and we'll see how you do next week, bud.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. That was John McIntyre, driver of the number 2 Miller Lite machine. All right, so now we're waiting to see if I can get Jim, who I do not see yet, popped in here. If I don't see Jim here in a second, we're just going to go straight to Dustin. All right, so still not yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull Dustin up. How's it going, Dustin? Oh, how's it going, Dustin? How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Hey, normally we would have gone into Jim and then to you, but I don't see Jim floating around in the Discord land. But congratulations on your win, bud.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
So the last, I don't know, 10-ish laps, it looked like you really were pushing really hard, but you had a little bit of tire left. And it looked like it came down to maybe Jim just scrubbing the wall there, allowed you to drive away from him.
Yeah. At that restart there, I decided to lay back and just let them guys race it out. I figured if I could save a little bit extra than them, I'd be good if it went caution free there, them last 19 laps or so when we got the green. And it worked out really well because with it going green, I was able to start pushing it that much more. And I think he just used up that right front just a little bit more than I did and saved just enough to pull away there those last few laps. So.
Yeah, you definitely brought something to the show tonight. As you were coming through the corner, we talking to John from P3 of the podium. He said the same thing. It came down to just tire wear tonight. At the top of the race, I said, well, 4 sets of tires, 85 laps. They can basically run 21-ish laps per set, and it looked like you guys were about that life almost. Was there any difference to your strategy?
No, I think me and him were on the same strategy. My goal, it was my first time running a big car like this, so I kind of just went off of when he pit, I pit, and just stuck with the 4 tires. It worked out with strategy and with that caution there. I had one more set left, so I'm sure everybody else did. But at the end there, we had a really good long run car. I felt so. I was a little skeptical. If there was a caution, it probably would have been a little different result. But since there was that long run there, it worked out in my favor. So
Well, not only from us here, myself, Savage, and Gumby from the booth, but just for your situational awareness, Matt Zarkota, big shout out in the Discord chat saying ZFGE Esports for the win. So another again, big shout out to you, your team here, and I am curious watching the hood of your car. Tell me a little bit more about what's on the hood of your car. Setup shop, is it a social media outlet? What is it on the hood of your car?
So we got Zeem Setup Shop. It's a short track setup shop team that I run for, and then we got a few other sponsors on there. Matt Zaccardo, he actually made my paint for me. It's my dad's old Enduro street stock paint scheme that he ran back in the day, so I put it on an Xfinity car. And we got a few other, I think, Canalana Motorsports. We got Premier Gaming, ZFG Esports. Got quite a few sponsors. Nova Glass, that's the newest one from a season or two ago that we added. And yeah, it was got a pretty big team back at the shop. So
Yeah, it would seem that way, bud. Well, again, congratulations and plug from your from Matt there. So hopefully we'll see what you can do next week as we wrap up week 3 and we take this on to the next track.
alrighty, yeah, sounds good. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. We'll see you then.
Right, see you.
Yep.
All right,
So, with all that being said, and I don't have the graphics pulled up because it was not wanting to cooperate with me, so I apologize. I'll get that fixed as soon as I possibly can. However, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. Let's see, some of our 2 front runners, not winners, but front runners, John McIntyre and Jim Ott were tied with 59 points going into this race. So they're going to be probably battling with each other again after we get the breakdown of points after this particular race.
Yep.
Because they were 2 and 3. And
How'd Dustin fare?
Dustin is not listed 1 through 16.
So I think that was his first race.
Yeah, Dustin is not listed. But also, with that, in other news, Velocity Motorsports, which is this league, as you all know, is accepting drivers for this championship. It is a $10 entry fee, cash prizes with championship trophies, as always. Just if you think $10 entry fee for drivers is that expensive, you ain't raced leagues in a while. I've seen $20 and $40 entry fees. So it keeps the lights on, we'll say. So cash prizes with championship trophy. There's 8 season races, 3 playoff races. It is Tuesday night races, fixed. This, I believe, this is their next gen series, by the way.
Yep.
These will be Tuesday night fixed setups starting December 6th. Practice is at 7, qualifying is at 8, and grid is at 8:10. So
they are literally on our same.
Yeah, they're on the Smoking Aces time frame, the league that we regularly race. Which fortunately that league will be done when this one picks up. So, so if you guys are looking for next gens around Christmas time and through Christmas, this is your league to come to. Come sign up, race the next gens with them. Great group of guys, as you can see, run long runs without any restarts, and it was an awesome, great drivers as far as the respect for each other and giving each other room to actually win and do your thing. So.
I think $10 ain't a whole lot.
Yeah, 10 ain't much. Jeez, I mean that's
10 for. I mean, so without full disclosure, just to have us sit in front of you for an hour, we don't do this to pay our bills. We do this because we enjoy it and it's fun. But I mean, part of that $10 goes to their broadcasting fees. Part of that goes to their trophies. Part of that goes to other things. So
it's just the hosting the sessions.
If you think $10 is a steep entry, I mean, you're gonna make that back in the hours of fun you're gonna have, the dudes you're gonna meet, the leagues you're gonna expand,
and the friends you're gonna make.
And then on top of that, you see Gumby and I, when you're on screen with us, we don't we don't necessarily like. We like to mess around and have a good time and show all different cards. And we talk about everybody, and we like to like the leagues we broadcast for. We change the dynamic from the stiff, uptight. Like I'm not Clint Boyer. Well, I mean Clint Boyer is kind of a cool personality, but I'm not Jeff Burton. I'm not Dale Jr. I'm not those uptight guys in the booth every weekend that you watch in the NASCAR broadcast. We like to have fun, drink beer, eat popcorn, make fun of each other, make fun of the drivers.
I mean, we talked about freaking college football.
We talk about college football.
Our green flag run.
We like to lighten up the mood. So bounce around, watch with us, and see what's out there because we do every now and then FKN. And FKN is Gumby and I and our spouses back us up, and we have great friends and family too that back us up in our chat. Donnie B, he's one of our OG followers and fellow race car drivers in the other league we run. But we'll do these league mixers where we pull in all 4, 5, 6, 7 of our leagues, host this event, and we try to find some sponsors local. Throw in an Amazon gift card, throw in this, throw in that, make it fun. Best paint scheme. Cleanest racing, most moves made, and then it's just a chance for everyone to meet and every league to grow. So stick on board with these Velocity guys. If you're watching, if you know anything, if you know someone that wants to run next gens, let's get these boys a big field and stick with it, right? The hardest thing about owning a league in iRacing, and I know this from working with our league owner, is it's terribly difficult to get a field of drivers and keep a field of drivers. So, if you're gonna go out and say, "Hey, I'll run with these guys," run with them for the season, because I promise you they won't let you down, and I promise you you'll have a good time. And as far as I can see in the foreseeable future, Gumby and I are here, and we're gonna bring you the action live, week in and week out, and we're gonna make it fun. So we appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. We appreciate everything y'all do. Send it, share it, watch it, talk about it, get it out to your friends, get it out to your family. I mean, what the hell else are you doing on a Saturday, right?
Drinking.
So, crack a beer,
Drinking.
hang out with us, and we'll bring you some fun, I guess, the best way we can, even though it's some virtual cars. I mean, it's better being second best thing to being at a dirt track on a Saturday night. There's no dirt in your face, and beer's not $10 for an 8 ounce, so.
Well, I think he said everything. So that's going to be it for us until tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Norse Force running their legacy trucks. So if you want to stop by and see us tomorrow, you're more than welcome.